Hello dear students, I welcome you all to the second part of the exercise 12.2. Okay, so today we'll start with the question number 9 and the question says, prove that the radii of the circles x square plus y square equals to 1, x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y minus 6 equals to 0 and x square plus y square minus 4x minus 12y minus 9 equals to 0 are in AP. AP means arithmetic progression. Okay, so suppose since they are talking about three circles, so let me take three numbers here, A1, A2, A3. So if I say that these three numbers are in AP, this means that the difference between them, that is A2 minus A1, and the difference between them, that is A3 minus A2, they must be equal. So if this difference, and this difference is also known as common difference, so if the common difference is same, then those three numbers are said to be in arithmetic progression. Okay, so basically according to the question, we need to show that their radii are in AP. So let's find what are their radius. Okay, so the first one is given in standard form with the center as origin. So from here, this 1 square is what? This is A square, and A gives me the radius. So for this first circle, the radius becomes 1. That's very simple. Okay, so you call this as circle C1. Okay, now similarly let's write this. This is given in general form now. Now let's write this in general form, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So this can be written as x square plus y square plus 2 into g becomes minus 1 into x plus 2f, f becomes minus 3, isn't it? So minus 3y plus c, c is minus 6 equals to 0. Okay, so this is my circle number 2, C2. Okay, so then let's write the same thing with this as well. So this becomes x square plus y square plus 2g. G becomes minus 2x plus f. F is 2f. F becomes minus 6y plus c. C is minus 9 equals to 0. And let me call this as circle 3, C3. Okay, so clearly radius of first, okay, so radius of C1, let me call this as R1 will be equals to how much, or you can call this as A1 as well, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is what equals to 1. Yes, radius of first one becomes A squared, that is A is 1. Now radius of C2, that is this circle, let me call this as R2, will be equals to square root of, yes, g square plus f square minus c. And what is g? G is minus 1, so minus 1 square f square. F square means minus 3 square minus c. C is minus 6. Alright, so let's evaluate this. So this turns out to be 1 square is 1 plus minus 3 square is 9 plus 6, isn't it? So this turns out to be square root of 16, which is equals to 4. So R2 is 4 in this case. Now radius of C3. Okay, so radius of C3, let me call this as R3, will be equals to square root of g square. G is minus 2, so minus 2 square plus f square. F square is minus 6 square minus c. C is minus 9. Okay, so we have this 2 square is 4, this 36 plus this is 9, and if you add them you will get square root of 49, which is 7. Yes, okay, so we got R1, R2 and R3. Now let's see whether this is satisfied or not. That means if their common difference is same or not. So we have R2 minus R1 equals to, R2 is how much? R2 is 4 minus R1 is 1, which is equals to 3, and R3 minus R2, and what is R3? R3 is 7 and R2 is 4. Again this turns out to be 3. So that means the common difference is same, isn't it? So therefore R1, R2 and R3 are in AP. So that's what we need to prove in this particular case. Pause the video to note down. Alright, now let me take question number 11. Question 11 says, find the equation of the circle which passes through the points. So there are okay, so let me first draw the diagram for you. So there's a circle. So this circle passes through 2 points and the points are given to be 1, -2 and the other point is given to be 4, -3. Okay, so I'm just taking 2 points randomly and has its center on the line. So if this is the line with center here, then the equation of this line is given to be how much? It is given to be 3x plus 4y plus 10 equals to 0. I hope the question is clear to you. Okay, so we need to find what is the equation of this line. Now let's assume that the equation of this line, the equation of this circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So this is my question number 11. So let the circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0 and call this as equation 1. Okay, now this equation, this circle passes through 1, -2. Yes, so as 1 passes through what? 1, -2. So instead of x I can write 1 and instead of y I can write -2. Okay, so we have from here 1 square x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So let's see what kind of equation do we get. What is x? X is 1, y is -2. So 1 -2. So let's simplify this. So this is 1 square 1, this is 4. So this is 2g minus 4f plus c equals to 0. So from here we see that this is 2g minus 4f plus c equals to, this is -5. So let me call this as equation 2. Alright. Similarly, we are going to do the same with the other point, that is 4, 3. So we have as okay, so in the same way I arrived at the equation with g, f and c as the variables. Okay, so now the next thing that is given to us is center of this lies on this line. Okay, that means what is the center of this? The center of this is given by -g, -f. That means -g, -f lies on this. Okay, so the center of one yes, so center of one, that is -g, -f lies on this. So that means -g, -f is out here, and if this lies on this, that means instead of x I can write -g and instead of y I can write f, -f, isn't it? So let me erase this for you. So therefore the given line was 3x, that is 3x is -g plus 4y, y is -f plus 10 equals to 0. So from here we arrive at the equation 3g plus 4f equals to 10. Verify by yourself. So let me call this as equation number 4. Okay, so basically from here we'll arrive at the simultaneous equation and we have to find the value of unknowns, that is G, F and C. In this case we don't have C, isn't it? We don't have C, we have G and F. So let's use 2 and 3 and eliminate C. Okay, so basically what you can do is subtract 2 from 3. Okay, so subtracting 2 from 3. Okay, so you are subtracting 2 from 3. So basically 3 should come front and 2 should go back. Okay, so let's see what do we get. So what is 3? 3 is 8g minus 6x plus c. Yes, so we have 8g minus 6f plus c. Yes, minus 2. 2 is 2g minus 4f plus c. So this is your left hand side. Let's see what do we have in the right hand side. So in the right hand side we have minus 25. Yes, so minus 25 minus of minus 5. Alright, so let's evaluate this. We have 8g minus 6f plus c. Let's open up the brackets. So we have minus 2g plus 4f minus c minus 25 plus 5. Okay, so from here we have 8g minus 2g is 6g. Okay, 6g. Okay, so c and minus c gets cancelled. So minus 6f plus 4f is minus 2f equals to, this is how much? This is minus 20, isn't it? Now we see that we can divide both side by 2. So after dividing both side by 2, we arrive at 3g minus f equals to minus 10, and let me call this as equation number 5. Okay, now we have equation 4 and 5. Let's solve and find the value of g and f. Okay, so you can directly see we have the quotients equal. So what you are going to do is, let's subtract 5 from 4. Okay, so subtracting 5 from 4. Okay, so we get, so what is 5? 5 is this one. So we have 3g. Okay, so we need to subtract 5. Yes, so we have to write first 4. So 4 is 3g plus 4f minus of the 5, that is 3g minus f. So this will be equals to 4. What is 4? 4 is 10 minus of minus 10. So from here we see that 3g plus 4f minus 3g plus f will be equals to 10 plus 10, isn't it? So 3g and 3g gets cancelled. So from here we get 4f plus f is 5f equals to 20. That is, the value of f turns out to be 20 by 5, which is 4. Okay, so we got the value of 4. I don't have space. Pause the video to note down. Okay, so we got the value of f. Now let's make use of one of the equation, that is 4 or 5. So let me use 5. It's very simple, right? So using 5, so we have 3g minus f. And how much is f? F is 4. Yes, 4 is equals to minus 5. Okay, so I'm sorry, this is minus 10. So minus 10. So let me take this 4 over there. So we have 3g equals to minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. So from here g turns out to be minus 6 by 3, that is minus 2. So we got the value of g as well. Okay, so therefore g is minus 2. Now at last we need to find what is the value of c. Okay, we got the value of g, we got the value of f. Now we need to find what is the value of c, and for that we'll make use of equation 2. Okay, so from 2, so if you have noted down, you have equation 2 equals to 2g minus 4f plus c equals to minus 5. So this is your equation 2. And what is g? G is minus 2. F is how much? F is 4. So from here let's see what is the value of c. So this is minus 4 minus 16 plus c equals to minus 5. So this is minus 20 plus c equals to minus 5. So from here c turns out to be 20 minus 5, that is 15. Okay, so therefore equation of the circle from 1. Okay, so from 1 is x square plus y square plus 2g. G is how much? G is minus 2 x plus 2f. F is how much? F is given to 4 y plus c. C is equals to how much? C is 15 equals to 0. So simplify this. When you simplify this, this will be equals to minus 4x and this becomes 8, right? So minus 4x and it becomes 8y plus 15 equals to 0. So pause the video to note down. Now let me take question number 13. So question 13 says, show that the points 7, 1, minus 2, 4, 5, 5 and 6, 4 are concyclic. Also find the equation of the center and the radius of the circle on which they lie. What's the meaning of this? Let's try to understand. So basically there's a circle given to you, okay, and there are 4 points given to you, and the 4 points are 7, 1, other point is minus 2, 4, other point is 5, 5, okay, and the last one is 6, 4. Okay, so first we need to prove that all of these 4 lie on the same circle. Okay, so concentric means the points are lying on the circumference. Okay, now whenever you see such kind of question, what you are going to do is use any 3 points, for example this, and find the equation of the circle. Okay, so after finding the equation, suppose if we get x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now in that equation, finally when you get that equation, in that equation substitute the value of x to be 6 and substitute the value of y to be 4. Okay, and after simplifying, if you get your right hand to be equals to 0, that means that particular equation is satisfied by this point. That means this point is lying on that circle. So that's how we are going to do in this case. Okay, so this is question number 13. So let the circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Okay, so let me call this as equation 1. Okay, now I assume that these 3 points lie on this. Okay, so let 7, 1 minus 2, 4 and 5, 5 lie on 1. Okay, so I have assumed that these 3 points lie on the circumference. So that's why I am going to find the equation of a circle containing these 3 points. Okay, so therefore from 1 we get, so let us see what are the 3 different equations that we get. So let me put first x equals to 7 and y equals to 1 in 1. Okay, so we get, so 7 square x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy, x is 7, I'm sorry, 7 2fy plus c equals to 0. So from here when you simplify, you have to get, this is 14g plus 2f plus c must be equals to 7 square 49 plus 1 square is 1, that is minus 50. Let me call this as equation 2. Now in the same manner, okay, so when you simplify this, you will arrive at this equation, and using this, okay, so using this in the same manner you will arrive at this equation. So I have named this as 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now there are 3 variables as you can see, one is g, f and c. So what we are going to do is use any 2 set of equations. For example, you can use these 2, eliminate c, okay, and from there you will arrive at one of the equation where you have only g and f. Similarly, you can either use these 2 and eliminate c. From there also you will have one more equation containing g and f. Okay, so from here I arrived at one equation. From here also we will arrive at another equation. solve those two, you will arrive at the value of G and F. Okay, and after arriving at the value of G and F, you can substitute the value of G and F in any of these three in order to find the value of C. Okay, so I have already done half part here, so let me explain you what I have done. So I have subtracted 2 from 3. Okay, so first we need to see here carefully, subtracting 3 from 2, I'm sorry. So from 2 you are subtracting, isn't it? So first we'll write 2, so that's why I have written this, minus 3, yes, so 3 is this one, so that's what I have written. So from here you will arrive at this particular equation, let me call this as equation number 5. Alright, now let me subtract 4 from 2 again. Okay, so I'm subtracting this 4 from 2. So first we need to write this and we need to write this. Yes, this is my 4 and we have minus 50 minus of minus 50. This is my right hand side. So from here you will arrive at this equation, that is 4g minus 8f equals to 0, and from here what we see is g will be equals to 2f. Now let's use this equation 6 in equation 5 because these two contains only g and f. Okay, so if I put g equals to 2f in this equation, instead of g I am writing 2f. So we have this. So from here 2 into 3 is 6. So 6f minus f is 5f. So from here f turns out to be minus 1. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, now we arrive at the value of f to be minus 1. Now let's make use of equation 6, which you have already noted, which says g equals to 2f, and instead of f I am writing minus 1. Okay, so from here what is the value of g? The value of g turns out to be minus 2. Now we got the value of f, we got the value of g. Now our aim is to find what is the value of c. Now you can use 2, 3 and 4 because these three equations contains c. I am using equation 3. Okay, so equation 3 says minus 4g plus 8f plus c equals to minus 20. So minus 4g, and now how much is g? G is minus 2, 8f. How much is f? F is minus 1. So from here let us see what is the value of c. So this minus into minus is plus, so this is 8 minus 8 plus c equals to minus 20. So from here we see that these two gets cancelled and c turns out to be minus 20. Okay, so we got the value of f, g and c. So therefore the equation of the circle is, so therefore equation of the circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now what is g? G is equals to minus 2. What is f? F is equals to minus 1, and what is c? C is equals to minus 20, isn't it? So the equation will be x square plus y square minus 4x minus 2y minus 20 equals to 0. So this is the equation of the circle we arrived at. Okay, now our aim is to prove that the 4 points are concentric, and using 3 points I have formed this. Now what was the leftover point? The leftover point was 6, 4, isn't it? Now let us put the value of x to be 6 and the value of y to be 4, and let us see whether this equation is satisfied or not. Okay, so when x equals to 6 and y equals to 4, let me call this as star equation. This is my main, right? So let me call this as star equation. Then from star, okay, so from star left hand side, let us see what is the left hand side. So we have x square plus y square minus 4x minus 2y minus 20. So let's evaluate this and see whether we will get 0 or not. Okay, so this 6 square is 36 plus 16 minus 24 minus 8 minus 20. So let's add them up. So 6 plus 6 is 12, carried over 1 plus is 52, isn't it? So when you add them you will get 52. Now let's add these. So we have these, and this gives me 32 and this gives me 52. So together it is 0, which is right hand side. So this means 6, 4 lies on star. So therefore 6, 4 lies on starred. That means, see, initially I used 3 points and constructed this circle, and this point is also satisfying this equation. This means the given 4 points are concentric. So you will write that by yourself. That is, the points are, therefore the given points are concentric. So I have proved that they are concentric. Now our aim is to find what is the equation. We have already found it. We have to find center. Okay, so I don't have space here. Let me write center here. So center will be minus g comma minus f. So g is how much? G is equals to minus 2. So minus of minus 2 becomes 2, and minus f, that is minus of minus 1, becomes 1. So center is 2 comma 1, and radius. So radius is calculated using the formula g square plus f square minus c. So let me calculate this. So g square means minus 2 square. Yes, so minus 2 square plus f square means minus 1 square minus c. C is equals to how much? C is equals to minus 20. So let's calculate how much is the radius. So this is 4 plus 1 plus 20. So the square root of 25. So which is equals to 5. So the radius is 5 units. Pause the video to note down. Okay, so the next question is question number 15. So question number 15, I'll just give you the hint. So here question says, find the equation of the circle circumscribing the triangle formed by the lines. Okay, so there's a triangle and there's a circle circumscribing this given triangle. Okay, so you need to find what is the equation of this. It is given that the equation of the sides are x plus y equals to 6. Another is x minus y equals to 4. And the last line is 2x minus y is equals to 3. Okay, so if the three sides are represented by these three equations, then you need to find what is the equation of the circle. So in this case, see, you have already done this kind of problem in earlier exercise as well, but here your work is going to be simple. How? Let's try to understand. Can you find this point? Yes, obviously. So this is the point of intersection of this line and this line. So find what is the coordinate of this. Similarly, find what is the coordinate of this and find what is the coordinate of this. Okay, so you need to find the equation of a circle which passes through these 3 points. Yes, so we have just now seen how to do this kind of sum. Okay, so you will do the sum by yourself. All right, so the last question for the day is question number 17. Okay, so I am taking question number 17 and this is going to be the last question for the day. So question says, does the point minus 2.5 comma 3.5 lie inside, outside or on the circle x square plus y square equals to 25? Okay, so let's try to understand what is the meaning of this. So there is a circle x square plus y square equals to 25 and this can be written as 5 square. So basically what is this? This is a circle centered at origin with radius how much? 5. Okay, so radius is 5. So that means from here to here is 5 units. Okay, question is asking what happens, okay, or where does this point lie? That means whether this lie exactly on the circle. Okay, suppose if this exactly lie on the circle, then join these two. This also gives me the radius. That means if the distance between the center and this point is equals to 5, then this point must be lying exactly on the circle. Alright, so that means if the distance between center and the given point is equals to the radius, then that point has to be exactly on the circle. Now suppose if the point is lying out here, this is outside, isn't it? So that means if I join these two, this gives me a number, the distance between this and this gives me a number which is more than the radius, because it is lying outside, isn't it? So if the distance lies greater than, or if the distance is more than the radius, then that point has to be outside the circle. Alright, and similarly, if this point is somewhere out here, then if you join with center, you will get the distance to be less than radius. So if the distance is less than radius, then that point has to be inside the circle. Okay, so with that, let's begin. So this is my question number 17. The given circle is x square plus y square equals to 25, so which can be written as x square plus y square equals to 5 square. Okay, so therefore center is 0, 0 and radius is 5 units. Yes, now the given point is minus 2.5 comma 3.5, or you can write this as minus 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2 as well. Yes, okay. Now as I said, we need to find the distance between the point and the center. Okay, so distance between minus 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2 and the center, that is 0, 0 is, so let us see what will be the distance. So distance will be equal to, so minus 5 by 2 minus 0 whole square plus 7 by 2 minus 0 whole square. Yes, so this will be equals to, so this is minus 5 by 2 whole square is 25 by 4 plus this is 49 by 4. Let's evaluate this. So this is 25 plus 49 by 4, which is, okay, so let's add them. So this is 14. Yes, okay, so this is 14 and we have 74 by 4. Okay, so we see that this is equal to 74 by 4, isn't it? Now let's see what is the value of this. Okay, so when you evaluate this, this turns out to be square root of 18.5. Now if you see this, this lies in between two perfect square, that is 16 and 25. Yes, so basically this number, that is 18.5, is greater than 16 and less than 25. So that's why, see, what is the square root of this? This is 4 and the square root of this is 5. So basically the square root of this lies in between 4 and 5. Yes, so it will be 4 point something. Okay, so what is that something? You can use your calculator and write. Okay, and see, this radius is less than, I'm sorry, this distance is less than the radius. Yes, which is less than 5, that is radius, isn't it? So if the distance between that point and the center is less than the radius, this means the given point lies inside the circle. Alright, so this is the process in which we show whether the point lies inside, outside, or exactly on the circle. Okay, so pause the video to note down. Thank you very much.